Welcome everyone. So this is our first lecture in advanced level. We are going to start with the React JavaScript. What is React? By the way, you guys need to make some research and know the reason why you guys should learn React JavaScript. You first of all go to website or any go to website of React, or if you don't know, just go to Google and make like best front end framework 2022. You see the first result that will pop up for you is React JavaScript. And why is React JavaScript? Okay, you can find React JavaScript is pop up number one. And if you ask why do we need to learn React JavaScript or React JS, is a shortcut for that one. Here comes in. React saves you times and money on development because it's component based. You can break down into interface, reduce components that allow you to build dynamic user interface. This tap into a current thinking behind design system. So here this React, because they talk about the component, meaning there is something like reusable component. You don't need to do things like in HTML you create the HTML for something like one cut, another HTML for another cut, so for the another body for another text. You don't need to do that on the React is just good. You just create one and the rest it's just use that one, pass on some API props, whatever IDs, it just work the same. And if you go on and read some of the people you read from LinkedIn why you should learn React, whatever, those are all there. So React have upgraded their system to one of the website known as Vite. It's the fastest way of building React, okay, or other parts of web application. So first of all, go to Vite, type the word Vite, okay, sorry I'm very fast here, type the word Vite, okay, go to here and then scroll down, go to get started, overview, okay. Here it will ask you want to start with what. Our case is React. Click on React. It's going to give you a documentation how to create a React JavaScript, okay. So you just wait a moment. If your network is faster, it's going to be very fast. So this is how we go to Vite, okay, Vite workspace, okay, Vite plus React. So this is how you go and you get this one. So our mission here is not to go with that one, but to see how can we create it. So here you have this one. If you're using yarn, you're going to say yarn create React. But before you do everything, okay, you need to go and install this one here, Node.js. If I'm not mistaken, you guys have already there have it. Go to Node.js, okay. After go to Node.js, you have to click on Node. Then here you go and click download this one. They recommended for most user here. If you want to go with the 19, sometimes it's still new, you know, it's just the latest. It has some fixed bugs, they didn't fix them very well. Sometimes it works well with your machine or no, but this one is recommended. Go and start with Note 18. Click on this Note 18, okay. Click on it. It will download for you. Me, I have downloaded already. I have to cancel. Go and click install, and then next, it will install for you. Next, you need something like Git, okay, something called Git here. It's just very simple. It's going to enable us to connect our code and send it here. Just go here to download from this PC here. I click, it's not a big file, just very small. You click install after you download. For my case, I'm not going to download it. So here it's going to redirect you here. So if your system is 32 bits, click here. This one is for Windows. If 64, Windows. If you are using other type of portable bits, whatever, it's up to you all. Don't install with this one. It's somehow complicated. Just between 62 bits or 64 bit, click one of them. So here you're going to have access to this Git and Node. Install them very well. Now we are ready to go. First of all, go back to your to a Visual Code Studio. Okay, open a Visual Code Studio. Very good, like this. Make Control J to see the terminal. That's when you install Node and Git. After you install those one, go to a terminal like this. Okay, warning, could not find okay, terminal. Good, yeah, we're not in output, we are here in terminal. Control J. If your PC is very complicated, very good, just go here to view, go here terminal, you'll find the same information where we are. Here go in, type the word git like this, space -v to check the version whether it exists or not. If you click like this, you'll see git version -2.38. yours must be at least advanced from mine, because I installed mine since 3 months back or something like that. So if you find this information, git version 2 point something or 3 point something, congratulations, you have installed git. Now you need to see this one, cls start for clear, or you can type .clear. Okay, these are the basic commands you guys should know. Okay, it's either you type cls to clear this one, or also you can expand this one up to this level. Okay, then here you can see, you can check now for node like this, then you say -v, enter. If you find the version, mine is 18, which is the current one, no, the recommended one, which is good. So if you find this one good, then if you want to clear everything, you just type .clear also, it can clear for you. So now you have the everything already and you're ready to go. But how do we start writing our creating our React file? First of all, you go here, new folder, create a file, let's say React, okay, React JS JavaScript. So here we have React JavaScript. What you can do, drag this folder inside our Visual Code Studio here like this. You have your file here empty. So what I can do now, I can say Control J like this. It's going to find the root directory of this folder, and it will open here in the terminal. So it's loading. Now you can see user PC OneDrive Bureau React JS. Very good. If you reach in that level, congratulations. Next, you need to go to the website of Vite. Here you are going to use npm, because your case, most of you are using npm. Okay, if you are a person who have experience on React, maybe you go the Yarn, but I'm going to teach you guys with the npm here. So here you get this one, you go back to the terminal, so you paste it here, then you click or press on your enter and you wait for a moment. Okay, it's going to ask you project name. That means you're creating file inside this one file. So is it going to be Vite? If you don't want problem, you press enter, it's going to be Vite. But if you want to rename it, fine. Maybe if you want to just make it in the root directory, you put dot, and then if you don't want to put rename, just put dot, meaning root directory, to create the files of React inside this folder called React. Okay, just put dot, recommended for you. Then it will ask you to select, so use your down arrow key. Okay, go to your terminal here, use now your down arrow key. So you see it's moving, mine is here, it's moving, so it's here pointing at React. So click enter. Once you click enter, it will ask you React with the TypeScript or React JavaScript. You go with the first one, I mean this one. Don't go with TypeScript. TypeScript is also good, but it's not for your level. It's somehow very complicated, but it's easy. Maybe one day we shall work on it. So here, go on this one, click enter. Once you click enter, you will see all these files here created for you: source, git ignore, index, package, json, and Vite. Don't delete anything there, just be fine with it. So what you need to do now, you are going to say npm, okay, install. That's all. Press enter and wait. Okay, it's going to install. If you want to hide this this window, you can press on the Control J again, it will disappear. Control J, it will appear. Okay, so you leave this one there as installing. So now I want to explain something for you guys. You have this two file here, which is very important. So here in React we are not using HTML. Okay, we don't use HTML at all. So here we have ID. Our application is root here. So here inside the source we have something called index. Okay, have index.jx. so once you click on this one, you will find like you have a counter, very simple counter application. We're going to run this one and see on the browser. It's just simple, very React stuff. You don't need to panic about it. So if you see here again, we have app.index, and then we have this one here .main .jsx. Don't just get confused. JSX is just another version of JavaScript. It's the same like JS is all work the same. So here you see this is our main component, not component, our main application is here. That means you're going to have a separate different file, but we link it to this app here. After we link it here, we call it inside this main.js here. Inside here you can see it's very simple. Import. You guys have learned something about module. Import from React is compulsory there. We have import React DOM. Okay, this DOM is the one connecting our app into HTML. If you remember, we have HTML here. ID is equal to root. So now if you go here, source, okay, source folder is compulsory, is going to be in our app. So asset is like where we put our pictures, external resources or file, okay, from outside, not from coded part. So here inside main you have this one, React DOM. Yes, coming from React DOM, React client. This one is just a module installed inside node package. So .create root document .get element by ID root. Our root, you know, is coming from our HTML, which is here. Okay, ID here, our root here is already there, exists. So here you don't need to panic. Our all application is connected. You don't need this HTML anymore, and you are not going to work with HTML in this case. You will not see HTML in our course, but we'll have something to do with the component. Okay, and this will be in the next video. So here is all about introduction, how to create React and how to run it on your local browser. So here we go. I explained this one. So this app is being imported from where? From app. That means app here is found in the root directory. App is here, imported here, just like the module I've just explained in the previous video, the last video of intermediate. So here we have here now CSS. The same thing we write CSS is the same thing we write everything here. So there we can check now, is it installed or not? Yes, our npm file has been installed. So here we can clear and see. First of all, let's see our node package JSON. This package JSON here, I mean this one, the one which is next to the last. Click on it. Here you see there is name. Our name of app is called React.js. Feel free if you want to change this one, but otherwise the rest don't change anything here. It's automatic generated. So we have this one here, def. Okay, script is where we can test our app. We said I want to build it, want to preview, or want to start it. So in order to see our browser, everything there, okay, this is where the dependency will be installed. Anything you install will be installing here. So here we can now close this one. Let's make Control J. Here we just say npm run def. The word def here is coming from here, script. You can see we are telling npm run def. We are just saying like start our app and want to see it in our local browser. Now if I click enter like this and wait, okay, just wait and see what will happen. The same thing, you can close this one there, there's no problem. To give you enough space, it's telling you Vite ready. This is the port you are going to find your app. So here just press on control and then click on this link here. Now you can see your app here is landing on this empty browser. Here, congratulations, you have successfully reached on how to create a React app. So this is the first video. Okay, so tomorrow will be basics introduction to React, and next tomorrow we will start building our project using React JavaScript, because you guys know HTML and CSS and some JavaScript basics intermediate. So we are going to go straight forward to building projects, the real projects, I mean the real one. First of all, we are going to create a project using pure React JavaScript with its normal CSS. Then the next project will use Bootstrap as our CSS, and then all the project will be based on Bootstrap, and there we can be ready. We are going to build a real project that we can put on internet and share with your friends and everyone. So I can end this video in this level, and see you in the next lecture.